my girlfriend's become way more interested in fighting games recently. She's always been kind of interested, watching along when I play and when I have tournaments on, but she's never really played it herself. That all changed with Tekken 8. She's earnestly and seriously giving Tekken 8 a go. And in this video I want to go over why that is, what about Tekken 8 it is that captured her, and where her Tekken 8 journey might go from here. So consider this my girlfriend's Tekken 8 learning logs, part 1. Okay, to start, I picked up Tekken 8 on both PS5 and Steam. For various reasons I often get fighting games on both. For streaming and when chatting over Discord I like to play on my PC. When on the couch hanging with my girlfriend I like to play on the PS5. In the meantime she would usually play video games on a Steam Deck or Nintendo Switch. Doing karate herself, and having always been interested in the more realistic side of fighting that Tekken offered, she wanted to play Tekken as well. Especially since I told her that Tekken 8 actually has some pretty decent learning tools. So whilst I was playing Tekken 8 ranked online and was getting embarrassingly more salty with every match I played, my girlfriend was playing Tekken 8 Arcade Quest on her Steam Deck. Tekken 8 Arcade Quest and how it splits up the tutorial is something absolutely amazing for beginners. In the corner of the couch I could hear her tapping and mashing away for a while with Jin. Since she did show interest in becoming decent at Tekken and wanting to play with real intent, I was eager to help her, but knew that the help I offered shouldn't be overwhelming. So to start, the only thing I told her was to disable the play assist option and just fill out the real game. Through the tutorials and many fights, she was certainly able to just test the waters, and the trickle with which new concepts were introduced meant she wanted to stay on those waters for a long time with no fear of drowning. And she was definitely having fun in her Tekken 8 training pool until she made her first real hurdle of the game. The last player you fight in the second arcade came over her like a tsunami wave. Like most CPUs in Arcade Quest, this CPU emulated a certain type of playstyle to the extreme. Looping offense starting from lows, which will catch anyone off guard not knowing how to deal with it. Frustrated and being defeated a billion times, she put down the game and continued playing something else. Getting over the first hurdle. The next day, I wanted to play through the Tekken 8 story mode and asked her if she wanted to watch along. Not only did she want to watch along, she wanted to play as well. So we ended up switching controls after every fight and blasted through the entire thing in one sitting. We have played a lot of games together, mainly partnering up to beat G rank in Monster Hunter 4U, but this shared experience in a genre that is so meaningful to me was certainly something special. After playing through the story mode, my girlfriend showed interest in learning 3 characters. She was still interested in Jin, but now she wanted to try out Steve and Hwoarang as well. Playing together in training mode, we went through all 3 and eventually she landed on Hwoarang. Together we went through his extensive move list and I told her a couple of moves that stood out to me. I told her about the 2 tools she should try in order to see if something is punishable and by how much, Hwoarang's generic 1-2 for a 10 frame punisher, and his 11 frame punisher 4-3, and of course his safe down forward 2 launcher. Together we added back 4 as it seemed both evasive and worked great as a counter hit tool, back 1 since it seemed evasive, back 3 as it was a great launcher and could be used for whiff punishing, and down 4-4 for its evasiveness and it being a launcher on counter hit as well. And we added a simple combo on top of this. Any launch, spam 4, then up forward 3-4-3, which both did decent damage, was quite easy to do, and the ender made it look really cool. After this session, we both went into versus mode and picked Hwoarang. She picked up using a lot of his tools quite well, especially his more evasive tools. She even sidestepped on intuition alone, but she didn't follow through when she succeeded. We had fun, we learned, and she continued to decimate the last that had been haunting her, to learning about what mid she had and what fast moves she had to punish. So what's on the horizon now? A bit after our last session, I texted my girlfriend while at work about the upcoming Brussels Challenge tournament. And this year she actually wanted to come with me. But having already started her learning journey, I pushed her into wanting to compete as well. With this new goal of competing in her first ever real tournament, we started training and playing together in earnest every single day. We watched K-Wiz's excellent guide and added some more key moves and even adapted a combo to be more doable. Now going from launcher, forward 4, 3 slide 4, down 4-4, into a dash up 4-3-4-3. And that is it for now. Next up we'll be working on a simple but solid game plan, probably playing against her own ghost to get more playtime in, and even work on her own offense and defense and find the gaps in it. And the next big hurdle, going online. I hope you like this different kind of video. If you have any tips for a basic Hwoarang or even just to learn how to play Tekken in general, please leave them in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching, hope to see you in the next one, and take it easy.